Can you hear me? If you
Yes,
are
I can
talking,
hear
I
you
can't.
perfectly.
Okay, good. How is everything?
Fine, sir.
Um, it looks like you still have network issues, or is me that have network issues? Oh no, no, send it to me via WhatsApp, please, so that I'll have it.
So I can hear you clearly from my end.
So that's good. So like I said, I wanted to see the design of the form you did. Do you understand? The form you did was what I was most interested in seeing.
Yes, I understand.
Mhm. I'm not interested in seeing the result,
That
just the
is the I don't understand what you mean.
you created a form, now you sent me the result.
Okay. So for that, am I going? Yes, yes, yes. I thought you can use my ID because I don't know how to copy. I don't know how to upload on your Kobo Collect. Is it what you mean?
No,
So
I
I thought you
say,
can
did
use
you
my
create it in?
user details to log
Oh,
in
well,
the
I
Kobo
wouldn't.
Collect. So
No, no, no. So I wouldn't want to do that. You get? I just want to see how did you design the form.
but if I can, okay, if I can get your user ID, I will add you to the listing, to the sheet so that you can see the design there.
Okay.
So I use I use a builder
Oh,
that
the
is
form
interested
builder.
in doing that.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, back to our conversation yesterday. I am recording. So hopefully we'll get the recording. So, what we designed yesterday was just um entry of text. The data that we actually designed was text entry of your full name, how old are you, which is integer entry, and the last one was decimal. Is that not? So today we are going to continue. Where's my date? Okay, so this is my XLS form. Confirm if you can see my screen very well.
Yes, we can see.
You can see my screen. Okay, so that's good. See my screen. Um, so today we are going to be discussing
Yes, sir.
about order types.
I can
So
see.
order data types. Um, uh, so let's say we want to create a multiple choice option where you select one and only one. Eh? Let's say for instance we ask a question like um, uh, what is your gender, for instance. So what is the response that you are supposed to get from here? You are either what options do you have here? What is your gender? That's a question. I'm asking you guys a question. Hello, are you guys with me?
Yes, sir, we are with you.
So what is the
Male.
options?
I mean, is the answer. Oh, it's
The
multiple
response,
answer.
the multiple answer is either what? what are the response are we supposed to, what response are we supposed to get here?
Sir, the multiple answer should be sex.
Sex, yes, so it is what? What should be the response? What are you expecting from here?
It could be male or female.
So it is male or female. There's no any other it's either one or the other. There's no any other choice here. Is that not? So if that's the
Yes,
case,
sir.
you know what you are expecting is what? Male or female. For you to now give the user the ability to type is not a wise option, since you know that this is a definite response. This response that you're going to get here is either male or female. Now there is what they call the multiple choice option, and the data type for it is select one. Then maybe you can say, then you have to give the name of the select one. You can say sex, something like that, right? Then here under the name, you can say gender. Now, where then do you put the choice of this selecting? You put it inside choices. Then you do a reference to this choice to show that it belongs to this particular question. Let me go to the sorry, hold on. Let me see if I'm still recording. Okay, good. Let me just keep it somewhere around here so I know that I'm still recording. I wanted to show you something. I think I will expand it. Where is XLS? Okay, XLS forms. Now, let's go down a little. Can you see they gave an example here? Select one, gender, respondent gender. Now under the choices, you have about three different columns: list name, name, and label. The gender, you see this gender here, is referring to this gender here, not this one. Then you have the different types of gender, the names of the different types of gender and their label. What you are going to see here, you can see this one is in capital, in small letter, this one is in capital letter. This is what is going to display. For every time you do, so for the survey, you have type, you have name, you have label. For the choices, you have list name, you have label, the same name and label here. Now, I will just go back to my XLS forms, go back to the choices. Now, the column here is list underscore name. You have name and you have a label. Now, please, it's all in small letter. I don't want to start from the beginning because I don't feel like starting from the beginning. Let me increase the size of this so you guys can see my screen very well. Now, what the list name is whatever name I gave my select one, which is sex. So I'll say sex. Now I'll say male, or I can say female if I want. That's the name. I would say female, like this. I can put F if I so want as the name. Then the second label is male. I can put M if I want. Then it's still sex because I'm referring to this sex select one name. I'm referring to this, so I'm using this sex as the list name here. I'm going to save it, right? I am going to upload it to my code, my agro data input project. So let's say I visited the different projects I have. Where is the home? This is okay. Let's go to home. Yeah, I have different projects here. This is the one I've been working on. So I'll just click on it, go to the project of the agro data input, go to the form. Now what I want to do is to replace this form. You see this icon that is looking like a roundabout here. That's what I will click on to replace form. I can either upload, import, or I will use a template. This time around I want to upload because that's what I did in the first place. I'll click on it, go to my data. Please make sure you save this, save it by Control S, or you can come to this icon here and save. Then I'll click on the SLS form that I'm building. It's going to load. If there's an error here, it's going to tell me. I'll go to manage translate. Always do this, please. It's really important for every deployment you want to do. Always do this. I will set. There's a way I can set it from the settings too as well. Before I deploy, I want to preview. I'll just click on preview. It will show me the new form that I built. So you can see. So this select one is, you can only select one. You cannot select more than one. So these are what they call. You see this circular button that you can only choose one. It's called radio box. So if you are doing there's a programming language HTML. If you are doing it, if you are using radio box, you can only select only one option. In fact, even if I decide to put under the list name here, I'll drag this sex. I will say others. Oh, and I will now say others. Do you guys notice that what is showing here is this label here, female? If I come back here, you see that's what is showing here. That's in capital letter, female and male. That is what I put here in this label. That is what is displaying here in capital letter. Now let's say I even put others, right? I will come back to replace my form, upload XLS. Let me see if I've saved it. Go to my SLS form. I will just leave this for now. I'll go to preview form. I just want to preview my form. So you can see that it is order. There is orders here. Can you guys see my screen clearly? You guys can see my screen, right? So excuse me. So you can see that this is how to create this particular select one option. So this is what they call select one. Now what if I want to create options where you can choose multiple. So you can select this. If there is part of your choice, select this one again. So say for instance, if I ask this question under my survey, I want to ask a question. What device do you have? For instance, I would say, let me name this device. You can put any name. You can put anything as your name here. Just make sure that whatever you are putting here is unique to that particular question you are asking. Now, let's say the device I have as option, we have laptop, we have a phone, whatever device, tablet, what other device again can somebody use? Maybe you have a PC at home. The PC is called personal computer. That's a desktop. Let's say desktop. What else? Any other options here? I'm asking a question. Are there any other options I'm supposed to put here that is not here?
I think those are the major ones, sir.
Those are the major ones. Now, somebody can have a laptop and a phone. Somebody can have a laptop and a tablet. Somebody can have a desktop and a tablet and a phone. In fact, somebody can have all these 4 options. Now, you want the user to be able to choose the ones they have, right? What I'm going to do is I want them to select multiple. So there is a type called select underscore multiple. So multiple options. Then you can name this as anything. I can name it as maybe device, DV, dev, something like that. Because I don't want it to be the same as my name here. Not for anything, I just don't want it to be the same thing. So I'll go to my choices now. You see this dev, that is what will be in my list name here. And always keep space between one choice, one question choice and the other. So this question choice is for gender, right? The next one that I want to do is for this device here. So I would say dev. I'll come here, I'll say laptop. Let's say start with phone. Phone, laptop, um, what else did I put? Phone, laptop, desktop.
Tablets.
Yeah, okay, tablet, thanks. And we have tablet, right? So let me just do this, paste it here, and I'll say tablet. So here I can just say P T L and D.
D.
You can use any name, or you can use the small, the lower casing of this is still fine. But let them not be the same thing, please. It's really important that they are not the same thing. Now this dev, I'm just going to click and drag it here. Now that I'm done, I'm going to save it and I'll upload my new form. I'll go to replace form, go to upload XLS, click on this this drag icon, select my form, and I'll go to preview. Okay, what happened? Oh, I didn't save it. Sorry, please. Yeah, I've saved it now. I thought I saved it. You can see it's really important that any design you do before you upload, try as much as possible to make sure that you save it. And you see so you can see the difference between my select one and select multiple. So you can see I can select multiple if I want, right? I can select this one. I can only select one. I can't select more than one. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. So let's even see how this looks like in our form. I'm going to deploy. Always remember to put your English. So if you are tired of always doing this, you can actually do it from the settings here. So let's go to language. We type language. Sorry. Yeah, so I have language here. I'll click on it. You can oh no. So under your settings, you can actually set your language here. You have your form ID, you have version, you can set your language here. So I'll go to my settings here. I'll say form ID. I'll say version, and I'll say default underscore language. Now here you can put any form ID you want to use here. Anyone is fine. You can come up with any form ID. Let's say I would say this is agric data form. The version, I'll say version 3, for instance, V3. Then For the default language, I'll say English. Then in bracket, I'll put EN and I'm done. I'm going to save it. And I'll go back to my form. I'll go to replace form, upload for XLS form. I'll double click on it. Then I can then preview if I want. There's nothing there. I would redeploy. So I don't need to be entering this any longer. I'm just going to redeploy, and it has been deployed. So you can see that so let me try and log into my the application on my phone. Just give me a moment. Let me connect to my phone. I'm going to share my screen now. I'll stop sharing this one so that let me stop sharing my screen. Let me go to my Kubo Collect. Okay, Mr. Mohammed, I'm going to add your I'll add it to I'll add your user ID to as well here. So if I want to do that, I'll go to settings. Sorry, I'll go to settings. I'll go to share, and I'll add your name here. I don't know, what did you send? So I'm going to add what I want to. What? Okay, your name is not found here, and that's because you are using capital letter, and I don't think it's supposed to be capital letter. Is that your username, Muhammad, or just Muhammad? I'm sensing it's just this. Is this your username? Oh, sorry, you can't see my screen. Apologies. Let me share my screen. uh, what is it? Let me see. Did you? Anyway, I saw Muhammad 723. Please confirm if that is your username or not, because it's telling me that it's not there. I hope you didn't go and open an account, because I asked you to open an account somewhere else. Not I hope it's not the global server you used. That's another thing. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Mohammed, I don't know if you are muted. You are
He's
muted,
muted. Maybe
Mohammed, if you can hear us.
I'm sensing that he has network issues. I think that he opened the account using
European.
yeah, no, not the European, but the global server, which might be a problem. But I'll try it again. We try it again. Let me see. Okay, nothing is happening for now. View submission, add submission. I think that will be all. Let me grant him access. Oh, so I think it's a small letter, not capital but small letter. So I've added Mohammed, if you can hear us, please indicate you can hear us because we cannot hear you at all.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Network is bad over here.
Yeah. So I've added you
It is
to
fine now.
this project. Can you go to your ODK and download the form? I think I'll also send you the settings too as well. So you know how to configure it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I will send you the settings too as well. So, but let me just share my share my screen on my phone because I want to download the new form now. I'll stop sharing here. So I've added you to the project. Let me go to my ODK. Go back, go to download form, and you can see the new form. This is an updated form. The version, the ID. I think I'm done. I'll just click on get. It has downloaded. Now let me send you the settings so that you would. So you enter your username and password. But the URL, this is where you enter. Let me send that to you now. Oh, sorry. So I've added you there. Try and add the form and let's see. So if I go to my agro data input form, so you can see this is a project on that, my full name, how old I am, how much I earn. You can see my select one option. Then if I go again, you can see my select multiple option. Can you guys see that? And let's just say, let me fill this form. Let me just say how old I am. I'll just enter a name. Madam Yusuf, I think you should. I were able to get the form yesterday. Then I'll go to ready to send. This is my new form. I filled it. I'll just click and select and send. This is successful. I've already sent new data. Now I'll go back to my own server, right? Go to my data and I'll see the new data already entered here. You can see. So I wanted to show you something. This was the data I entered yesterday. And the data I entered yesterday didn't have gender. It didn't have these new two questions. Now, it is really important that before you deploy your work, don't be in a haste to deploy something that you have not tested. It is really important. Don't be in a haste. Take your time, build your form within the timeline, test it before you deploy it. You start sending it out to people. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
really important. It is very important.
Mm.
Test your form before sending it out to people. You can test it. So if you are working for an M&E, this you send it to your colleagues or whoever is um, um, whoever is your supervisor or your subordinate. You guys will test it out and see that it works. You review it with your manager and see that it works before you do anything. Please do not send forms to field workers and you are not done with it. Make sure that your form is completely designed. You have factored everything inside it before you deploy it to the field. Do you get? Because you then start having issues like this. This is not field because after all yesterday I filled data, and so you're either going to tell the enumerator to go back to the field and go and collect data again, and that frankly is not nice.
Sorry, sir. I tried entering the address you sent, and it's showing not found.
Sorry, share your screen, let us see what you are talking about.
Okay, sir.
Share your screen, let's see what you are talking about.
Sir, is it visible?
Yeah, go to your Kubu. Is this your laptop or your phone?
It's my tablet, sir.
Okay, go to your Kubu Connect, let's see.
Okay.
You can see it.
Okay.
Go to the
Okay.
settings, let's see. Click on your settings. So don't change, so go back, click on the settings, add a project, add project, click on add project. Okay, do manual, there's a manual this thing. Click on the, no, don't import. I think there's supposed to be a manual. You can enter it manually as well.
Yes, sir.
uh okay, go to the server, click on that. So the problem with this is that you already have a settings for this already. Just copy and paste. So we do kc.humanitarianresponse.org, I think. That Kobo toolbox, you remove it, put humanitarian response.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. So I said
The
remove
network
the
is a bit poor.
yeah. So
Okay,
remove
I should
this,
remove what?
the Kobo toolbox here, and put humanitarian response.
Okay. I've done that, sir.
Okay, .info, right? Then enter your username and password. You don't need to share this because okay, it's fine.
Okay, sir. What will the username be? My normal username.
Yeah, this username you sent to me is what you are
Okay.
going.
Okay, sir. I've done that.
Then enter your password.
Okay.
Then go back.
Okay.
Go to download form. So you can see the form. Then click on
Yes.
select.
Yes. Yes.
Select the form. Download. Then you can go back. Go back.
I've seen it, sir.
Okay, good. That's good. So I think we are good with that. We'll continue.
Okay.
You can stop sharing your screen now. Any questions before we continue? Any questions before we continue? Mr. Bakara and Mr. Mohammed, do you have any questions before we continue?
No, sir. We are good for now, sir.
Mr.
No,
Bakar,
I don't have from my end, but I'm having network issue because I'm not seeing the screen. I'm just seeing
yeah.
your initial ID, but I can manage like this. As I am hearing what you are saying, I can
Okay, I'm
just
thank God I'm recording it. I'm recording it. So let's say I want to add, you see these orders here. These orders here. When you select it, you know you are supposed to choose something. Something like, so if it's orders, what it is, right? What is it, right? If I go to my form, these orders, you are supposed to choose what that orders is. Is that not? Can you guys
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
So you enter maybe what orders, maybe it's not part of the option, and maybe you are still trying to gather your data. For instance, let's say I want to ask a question like, what type of house do you stay? I'll say, what type of house do you live in? Live in. So I would let me just quickly browse types of house. We have let me not assume. I'll just quickly browse types of houses so that I will get the types of houses. See, generally, so that it will be types of so we have bungalow, we have apartment, so uh, we have different um types of house. So and I will just want you to select just one. I'll say select one, then I'll give it a name. So maybe I can just say HOS or HOU, for instance. Let's say HOU. Then I'll come to my multiple choice. I'll say under my list name it should be HOU. Let me see. This is bungalow. Bungalow. Let's say this is duplex. Right? There's duplex. Here is the apartment. There are plenty houses. So let's say these are flats. These are the options I have for now, but I know that there are many types of houses. But just based on my own based on my current knowledge, I know that there are many types of houses, but I don't want to assume, right? I'm going to say Part of the options here, I'll say others. Let's say others. Yeah, I'll say HOU. That's part of the options, right? But I also want to give the user, the person who is filling this form, or the denominator option, so that in case if they meet others, they can add it. For instance, Ruga, you are in the bush, Ruga settlement, the Ruga houses, these mud houses, is that not? Those are types of houses too, but is native to a particular place in the north. They are mud houses, there are different types of houses, you know. Let's just say, and you just don't know what you are going to meet, but you just gave like a let's see, bungalow, which is duplex. Sorry about this. This is flat. You just don't know what you are going to meet there. You understand? Then I can then add a follow-up question. I'll say text. I'll say order underscore house. Supposed to put underscore, or but this one too is fine, but you know. Then I'll say enter order type of house. Now, this text that I'm putting here, right? This text that I'm putting here is dependent on what this person selects. Does that make sense? If this person didn't select these orders, this question is not supposed to show. Does that make sense? Now, let's go back to our SLS forms. So, there is what they call relevance. Let me see. Aha. There's what they call relevance. Look at what relevance does. Skipping. One neat SLS form is the ability to skip a group question by combining the group feature with relevant syntax. What it just means is that, you know, when they say somebody is asking you a question, why is this relevant? How does this concern us? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So the same thing with these XLS forms, you can add a new column called relevant. So it's actually relevant. So is it relevant to us? Yes. But you now set a condition. The condition would now be if this house is what equal to others. Now you are using this name. If you want to set your condition, you are using this name and saying if it is equal to this name here, others, then show us this response. How do you do that? You put a dollar sign. You say a dollar sign, then you now put a curly braces, this kind of bracket, this curly bracket. You now say if house equal to I think it's others, then only when this house here is equal to this others here would you show this question. Let us test it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back to my server. Where is it? I'll cancel this, replace form, click on upload SLS form, click on drag and drop, select my form because I've updated it. I would review. I'll preview. Now watch what happens. You can see that the next question, what is the next question? Enter other type of house is not showing. Why? Even if I click on bungalow, it will not show. Duplex is not show. If I click on flat, it will not show. But if I click on others, oh, it is supposed to show, but it is not. And that's because I did the wrong thing. I'm supposed to use this orders here, this order here, not this order. So I will correct this now. I made a mistake. I will save it and I'll upload again, because I said name is equal to name, and I entered label instead of name. So I think it should work now. Aha. So you can see, as soon as I click orders, the next question is going to happen. But if I don't click orders, if I click bungalow or flat or duplex, nothing is going to pop up. But as soon as I'm clicking orders, you can see the question. So this question is dependent on if I choose orders. But how then do you do it in SLS form? You create a new column called relevant, and you set that if this name under my survey, this particular name for this question is equal to the name under my choices for this particular choice. So if this name equal
Sir,
to this name,
your screen is not showing, but we can hear you.
my screen is showing. I think it's a network thing. Mr. Abakar, what of you?
Yes, it used to fluctuate. It used to fluctuate, but now I am seeing it clearly.
So Mr. Mohammed, I think maybe you watch the tutorial. Thank God, like I said today, I have um, repaired this, and yeah. So that is, so if this name here under the survey for that particular question is equal to the name in the choices for those particular choices, then show this next question. Otherwise, if it is not equal to this particular name here, which is order, so we basically are saying if house equal to order, then show this question, that is relevance. There's also one thing I want to add before we leave. What if you want to make a question compulsory for somebody to fill in such a way that if that person didn't fill that question, that person cannot go further? There is a column you can use to do that. Let's see, the column is required. That's the name of the column. So the column is required. So you add a new column. I usually like to put my required. You can put it anywhere, but I don't put my required here. So required, then I will say, let's say I want you to enter your name and it has to be compulsory. You just say yes. So whatever question you want to make compulsory, you just say yes, yes, maybe yes. Device, I will not make it compulsory. I'll just shift to what type of house. Yes, I'm going to save it. I will go back to my form. I would replace my form because I've added new features. I will go back to I will highlight my form. Now, if something is compulsory, what usually is the sign to show that something is compulsory? Can anybody tell me?
Asterisk, sir.
Asterisk, good. So if I go to my preview form now, can you guys see the asterisk here now?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
So you can see it now, and that is because of the required. So the one I did not put required, you can see it didn't show. Then my orders is dependent, so you can see if I don't choose orders, it's not going to show. And I will show us why this is important. This relevance is really important. I will show us that hopefully by tomorrow. I think I will just stop the session here to take questions. Any questions? Mr. Abakar, yes, ask a question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the mentorship and guidance always. So the session is really interesting despite the network issue. So my question here is, the one that I did yesterday, multiple choice. So what of if it's not a multiple choice? How can you set the option to be only single choice?
Single choice is the select one that I said. This is single choice now. Is this not? This is single choice. You only choose only one. You can only choose one here. So I think you
I
are
mean, how
on the
can I
form builder.
set? Yes.
Let me see if I can remember. Um, Mr. Mohammed, what is your question?
Yes, sir. My question is the on the XLS form that you built under
Yes,
survey where you imputed before the yes under relevant.
yes.
How can one develop the formulas, or how do you get to know the formulas when you are about to set it? That's
We
my
check
question.
which is the look at it now. You can see it here. You can see it here. So we have relevance here. Look at relevant. You can see all the data type. Oh no. Relevance. It has a this thing. That's why I say you guys should check this. So see relevant. If I click on relevant, then you can see the type of the type of formula here. So this, if likes underscore pizza, it means that the name on the survey is equal to yes. So this is a yes or no question. Let's go to, let's see. Uh, oh, this is selected. If this is selected, is order. Oh, interesting. So you can even use selected if you want. Interesting. But everything is actually here in this xlsform.org. So it's something you can refer to. As to how I know how to do it is based on trial and error. That's all. So one of the things you need to do is actually to that zealousness. As for Mr. Muhammad, I see that we are more keen to the use of form builder, and I really don't want you to use form builder. But let's say that you want to select this select multiple or select one option on form builder. Let's say I'll click on this plus sign. I'll add a question. Select your marital status here, right? Marital status. So you are either single, married, or divorced. I'll add a question. So see select one here. See your select one here. You click on select one, then you enter the options. So you say single, divorce, or married, sorry. See, then you can add more.
Sorry, where did you click on to get the option for single? Select single.
It's there now, Mr. Abakar. Is if I look at it, so let me click on plus sign, add a question, right? I'll say marital status, marital status, marital status. So you know you go to add question, like you click on your add question. Now look at select one here. Can you see it? Mr. Abakar. Is the first option there under your data, so you can see it. Click on it, then you enter your option. Single, married, then add more divorce. It's almost time. So um then you are done. Then I'll click on save. I'll cancel. I'll go to preview and I can see my forms there, but it's almost time. So you can see single, married, or divorce. I'll advise you to use the form, the SLS form. I don't like using form builder because of control, because there are a lot of things you want to do control wise. But if you guys have any questions, I think I should create a group for this. I'll create a group for this, and if you have any question, you can ask. Mr. Abokar, tomorrow, or you can send me that form you are saying you want to build. Send it to me so that I will review it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.